Good morning.
Good morning.
We are extremely pleased that you are here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree?
Yes.
You are knowing what you are wanting?
Yes.
An evolving thing, yes. We see you have dragged your physical bodies here. You are beautiful in your physicalness. You know that? And appreciated from the broader aspect of that which is you. You know that? Do you know that you are far more than the physical being that you know as you? Getting to know it more and more. As you deliberately focus and deliberately choose thoughts that feel good to you, more and more you reside in the vibration of that which is the broader you. In other words, you are source energy expressing here in this physical body. But most of you don't know that. Oh, you have your moments of inspiration when you clear the clutter from your mind and you release your thoughts about unworthiness or about blame. And you allow the vibration that is you as you're focused in any moment, by virtue of your releasing resistant thoughts, you allow it to raise to the fullness of who you really are. So you see glimpses of who you really are from time to time, don't you? You call it inspiration when you see it. Often an artist can tap into that broader perspective and paint masterpieces. And often a musician can tap into that broader part and create magical music. In fact, as physical beings, you've come to revere those who have achieved that tapping in to allow that inspiration. And yet all of you have the capability of doing that all the time. You just don't. And the reason you don't is because in your deciphering of the contrasts that surround you, you often get fixated on the I know what I don't want part of it. You get fixated on the this is wrong, this is not just, this is not the way it should be, I don't like that, I don't want that, part of it. And whenever you focus upon any aspect of anything that you are giving your attention to, and you have that attitude about it, which is always accompanied by some form of negative emotion, you're pinching yourself off from the broader part of you. And so it's a bit interesting that someone like Esther can, through a process of meditation, find ways to release not just resistant thought, but all thought, resistant thought among it. And in doing so, we started to say train, allow is a better word, allow the vibration of her being to mesh with the vibration of her source, her inner being, her broader perspective, the source within her. And when she does that, it's interesting how clear and focused and knowing and loving she bees. So much so that you say, well, that's not the Esther we know. She's fun, but she's not pure positive energy. And we say, and so you come to define the aspects of your beingness. We think it is interesting that you are so accustomed to being mostly disconnected as a people on your planet that when someone isn't, you call them weird. So weird, in fact, that Oprah doesn't think the world is ready for it. Ready for the watered-down version of it, but not ready for the pure connection to source, because it's just not done. Oh, if you do it, but it is really a rare thing when someone does it. And we say, this is a time of awakening. This is a time when it is not rare. This is a time when all of you, if it is your wanting, can clear the clutter from your mind and achieve vibrational harmony with who you really are, and allow the fullness of that which you are to flow through you. Now, what is the fullness of that which you are? Do you think that that which you call God or that which you call Source sits in a non-physical platform with all kinds of information waiting to project it to you? It's not that way at all, and yet it's often the way man sees it. Source is Source, therefore shouldn't Source assert what Source knows so that those that are not Source can then know what Source knows? And we say, this is a universe that is based upon law of attraction, which says, you ask and it is given, but it is never asserted into your experience. When you achieve vibrational alignment with your desire is then answered. Sometimes our physical friends say, well, I would like to tap into my friend's vibrational escrow, and I would like to receive the benefit of my friend's vibrational escrow. And we say, why? And you say, because my friend has really done a good job of sifting through the data and creating a magnificent vibrational escrow. And my friend's vibrational escrow is getting a lot of attention, and so I would like to tap into that. And we say, tap into your own vibrational escrow. You all have one. Tap into that which is you. We are not saying that you are awakening to that which is God, although it's splitting hairs about how you say it. We're saying the awakening is realizing who you are, realizing that you are source energy, have always been source energy, and have come here to present source energy through you in your unique way, which means you came forth to explore the contrast of your time-space reality. You came forth to explore the contrast that surrounds you, to know what you don't want so that you know what you do want. You came forth to sift through the nitty-gritty of your life experience, knowing from your broader non-physical perspective you knew, knowing that this contrast would cause you to give birth to expanded ideas, meaning that when you know what you don't want, you automatically are asking for what you do want. And when you ask, you set up a vibrational alignment that Source begins to answer the specific, unique asking that you are setting forth. So when you ask, it is always given. When you ask, what you are asking for is always given to you. And when you find a way of finding vibrational alignment with that which you have asked for, now there is a merging between you and you. It's like you are source energy, and you always will be. And sometimes you project a part of that source energy into this physical body. And in this unique physical body that you know is the personality of you, you mix it up with others, you live in your time-space reality, you come to your own conclusions and decisions, your intentions and preferences are born from your unique deciphering of life. And from every part of that, you give birth to this expanded version of you. And as you give birth to this expanded version of you, often you're not a vibrational match to the expanded version of you. But if you meditate and quiet your mind and stop resistance, you can become a vibrational match to the expanded version of you. In your love and appreciation, you are not in a resistant mode, and you can become a vibrational match to the expanded version of you.